My name's Aaron Matthews. I've lived throughout the Kimberleys, Northern Territory and Northwest Queensland. So I grew up on a Aboriginal community in the Kimberleys, just out of Kununurra. And we lived a semi-traditional life, so living off the land, and went to a community school. I'm involved with the Oxfam International Youth Partnership, which is a great opportunity for young people to become aware of issues surrounding young people. It was just so interesting to see 300 young people from all over the globe come together and to talk about stuff that's really, really impacting on young people, our communities, and seeing that there were other passionate young people wanting to make a difference. And just knowing that, I just knew that I wasn't alone, that I was part of this bigger group. I guess my motivation is it's an interesting time for young people at the moment. My interests also lie in the area of community development. That's my qualifications. I've always been passionate about making change, making positive social changes for Indigenous people, and try to do that on different levels as well. So whether that be through youth groups, or through going to community and talking at NAIDOC Week, or anything that pops up that might encourage other people to kind of be active and involved and engaged in community is really important. Currently I'm an associate lecturer in the first year Community Management and Development program at Curtin University. My students, they're all from all over Australia. They all have community development projects. They're all practitioners in their community. And now I'm in a position where I can influence those community development practitioners. So it's not only me chipping at the bigger picture or making that social change, it's also I can influence these other people and guide them through being active in their communities and making that change, which is really, really good. And that's why I love what I do. There are times when you do feel hopeless, you do feel down, you feel nothing's getting anywhere. But I guess it's probably those times that you have the opportunity to then think about, how are you going to change this? What are you going to do to deal with this? And you can either make a choice to just let it happen and just go along with the ride and just, take drugs and get involved with the wrong crowds and all that kind of stuff. But then there's also the other choice of, well, maybe this isn't right. This isn't right for me, and I reflect on the people around me and where they're at, and you kind of realise that I don't want to be nothing. I want to be able to do something, and to do that you need to be positive and proactive. It's grabbing onto those mentors or those people that are giving you strength and giving you hope to make those hard decisions and those changes to be able to better yourself. Throughout my journey so far, there's been opportunities which are good and which are bad. There's been some choices that I've made which are bad, but I guess as a young person, there is that curiosity. You want to try these different things. Sometimes you're in a context or with your friends and stuff, and everyone's doing these kind of things. But there comes a point where you have to really decide what you want to do and where this is going to get you. My future isn't that clear, because we're in this generation where we've got a lot of older people moving out of the workforce and a lot of younger people coming into the workforce, and not enough of us young people. So that means that you're going to have a lot of younger people moving up into positions where the responsibility level is a lot higher. Yeah, it's exciting. Kind of not knowing is kind of a bit exciting as well. But I know I have heaps and heaps of options, and that's the great thing about it. I can do whatever I want.